Welcome back, everyone. Another win for Costco. Sales in June jumped by 20%, and the retailer saying it benefited from the extra shopping day last month. The company's sales numbers is where we find Sozzi's take today. All right, sales jumping, as Destiny's Child would say. Soz, what do you got?
Brad, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. Costco's a beast of a company. Every single month, and just even hat tip to them for continuing to report monthly sales. This was a practice in retail 10 years ago, and a lot of companies stopped doing it. So they still report it, and they should if you're Costco, because the numbers continue to be strong. Same-store sales, excluding the impact of fuel prices, which were inflationary. If you're just looking at the core sales in Costco's business, up 13%. About more than 1% improved versus May. Store traffic, get this, Brad, up 10.2% year over year, despite the broader consumer spending slowdown. If you look at by category, food and sundries sales were up mid-teens percentage on the back of strength in fresh food. Fresh food business itself up high single-digit percentages. That's good. Non-food categories, which I found very interesting, up 10% on demand for toys and garden equipment, despite a lot of other retailers calling out weakness in those categories in recent months. So what in the world is happening here? You're looking at, I think, a consumer that is trading down and consolidating their trips with gas prices so high. And then you have another subset of consumers, Brad, I think, not only trading down, they're just going to Costco to get the cheapest possible gas they can. Costco historically has sold the cheapest gas at their stations in town. It's just a policy that they have. They pretty much sell it at the wholesale price. So they're seeing long lines at those gas stations. And when those consumers are done at the gas station, they park their car, walk into Costco and buy things in bulk and get their shopping done for the week to save on gas further. So that is ultimately good. Now, here's my take. And when you see a quarter like this from Costco, and there I am in an oversized Costco shopping bag. The hot tips to the team, they always just they get it done with these graphics. They just get it done. But I think what you're seeing is a market share grab from Costco. And that has me concerned. Well, how does Target do in an environment where people are consolidating trips first Costco? How does Kohl's do if people are consolidating trips at Costco? To me, I think this is a share grab for Costco, and you can see continued probably inventory pressure at some of those retailers I just mentioned, because their traffic and their sales are unlikely going to be as strong as what Costco continues to put up.
I think this is it's worth a much larger deep dive as well, because it's across this kind of buy in bulk category. We've been talking about Costco here today. We also looked through BJ's results previously, and we saw how they crushed it. And then additionally, within the brand of Walmart, who else had a standout quarter last time we reported on them? Oh, yeah, it was Sam's Club. So within this buy in bulk category, and it leans right into what your take was, Soz, this could indeed mean the consumer is looking at a recessionary time and saying, how can I make sure that I'm getting enough value or as much value as possible in that purchase?
Yeah, I do think real quickly, Brad, folks on the platform probably wondering, why didn't Costco stock up more after just a blowout month? It might be two things. One, it is over $500 a share, which raises the question, at what point does Costco look at some form of stock split of its own? They're a very methodical company, so I don't think something like that is coming overnight. And number two, this stock has historically been priced for perfection. So you have the PE multiple on Costco at about 30 to 35 times forward earnings. So the street expects these months from Costco.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, great take today. We're going to continue to watch shares of COST as we move on throughout the rest of today's trading session.